Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Zach in post. Just want to let everybody know that the final 90 seconds interview got cut off due to issues with recording service. Um, basically the whole interview is here. Just the outro kind of got cut off. I had to do a new one in post, but I just want to let you all know that we are going to have a regular episode after the spring game to talk about football and basketball. But for now, I present to you our interview with Ryla Jones.
First down, goes to the sidelines, has a man wide open. It's Devonshire got space. He's going to take it to the end zone. Pittsburgh takes the lead.
He loves those moments. It reminds me of last year in the Garden against St. John. And guys just stepped up. Blake hits a what the hell three. We're like, what are you doing? And he's done that all year.
Klicka out to Bizzario. It's over! The Pitt Panthers have upset Wisconsin.
Anybody if he hits his field goal. Up and got it! Sauls does it again!
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Simplify Podcast. Welcome to a very special episode. We have special guest Ryla Jones joining the show. She's a sophomore middle blocker with the volleyball team at Pitt. You might know her. She was an ACC All Freshman, All AVCA East Coast region, then also was awarded All ACC academic honors. So, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Okay, we'll get right into it because I know that the spring exhibitions are starting up. There are a couple coming up at home against Ohio State and Michigan on April 12th and 13th. I want to shout out for any local fans that didn't know, but I want to talk about the one coming up next Wednesday, I think on the 8th, 9th? On the 9th
The ninth, yeah.
against Penn State in their house. So is it exciting for you and the team to be able to tune up against the defending title winners?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in spring season, I feel like we play each other so much. Like, we're just happy to play anybody in general. But I feel like it's going to be even more exciting to play Penn State because we've always been like so back and forth with playing them last spring and then in the fall. But they're definitely just always great competition to play. They play at like such a high level and they always just make it a fun game. So I definitely say like we're really excited, and just to be back in our jerseys and playing in the actual game is going to be super fun.
That's pretty funny. It's like you've gotten so used to practicing against each other. You're just like, please, anybody else at this point.
Yes, we need to play somebody.
That's funny. Is it going to be your first time playing in Rec Hall, or did you play there last spring? I forget.
I played there last spring. I think I
Okay.
may have played there once or twice. So
Okay, so not your first time, but I do want to talk about last year when you guys, I think it was your second home game, played against them in front of a record crowd. Like, what was that like? Like I said, I think your second home game at Pitt really
mm,
set the scene for your first season, right?
yeah. I mean, we honestly still talk about that game to this day. It was super exciting and super fun. And I just didn't expect so many people to be there. I've never played in an environment like that. It was just really intense and really loud. And I just remember thinking like, "Oh my gosh, I can't even hear myself right now." But it was definitely really fun. They made it a great game, and then the team that I was playing with in the fall was just super competitive. And it was just really fun to go out there and play. And I just remember like remembering like, wow, this is gonna be something that like we're gonna talk about in like 10 years from now. So yeah.
I think both you and fans alike, because I think of like the 12, 13,000 people that are in there seeing a 3-0 sweep over a rival school,
Mhm.
and you get to hang that over the national champions. I think, yeah, people are going to talk about that one for a while if I had to guess.
Yeah, I just always hear people talking about it still though, and they're just like, oh, the backyard brawl. But it's just always really fun to play in front of so many of our fans in Pittsburgh. Like they support us so much and they just instill so much confidence in us. So it's just always a fun one, especially in the Pete.
Oh no, for sure. Okay, so I do want to ask you next, and because a lot of Pitt fans who follow the team know, like the team's going to look really different this fall. household names like Rachel Fairbanks, Valeria Vasquez Gomez, Cat Flood, Emmy Click are all graduating. However, the one position that fans don't really need to know any new names for is yours at middle blocker. Obviously, you're coming back as well as senior Bree Kelly and then fellow sophomore uh, Dahlia, the international player from Romania. So I know that Bree is like now one of the veteran players on this team. Been here for so we are third year here. So
Mhm.
what are you and I would say like the other underclassmen middle blockers like learning from her like as a leader in that room, I suppose.
I just feel like Bree's always like done a great job of setting the standard for us. I mean, being a middle blocker, you kind of have to be like the captain of the front row. You have to be the most dominant and aggressive player, and Bree is literally like the definition of that. In practices, like she's always competing, like she's always going at it, and it doesn't really matter like how old we all are. Like she's holding us up to the same standard, and she's still like competing with us as much as she would anyone else her age. And I think that's what I love most about her because it's like she's pushing me to be better. And because it's not only like because she wants us to be better, but like she sees that for us and like she knows that we can do it. So it's always fun competing against her, but she's just so aggressive offensively and defensively. It's just something that I look up to, and like it's like a great day like when I'm competing against her and we get to go against each other.
So did like working with her and competing against her help you ease into the role as a true freshman? I know that like sorry, I
Mhm.
kicked the table.
You're good. Yeah, I definitely say it did. She's kind of like a big sister to me, and
Mhm.
like those times like during season where I just felt lost and I didn't know like what to do or how I could be better, she was always there to be like my helping hand and just tell me like or like lead me in the right direction of like what I needed to get down and where I needed to go. So she was just always there for me when I needed her, and like she was really setting that standard that I always like looked up to and that I was always striving to match. And it was good because like I just feel like there was never really a day where she was slacking off because like her like just average days are like really good. And then like her really good days are just like, oh my gosh, like you're Brie Kelly. So it's just like it was always like a good thing to look up to her, and she always just made me feel like I was like doing what I needed to do. And even if I felt like some things were clicking, she was like instilling confidence in me, like saying like I'm here for a reason and like I can do whatever I want to do when I put my mind to it.
Cool. To kind of switch it up here, I want to talk a little bit about the games upcoming at the beginning of this season in the fall. The team is opening up against Nebraska and Florida in the AVCA showcase. So, one, is that exciting to open up against those two, pretty big teams in the college volleyball landscape?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when we first heard about it, I was really excited in general because I love watching good games like that. And then I was like, oh my gosh, we're actually going to be in this tournament. We're going to be playing Nebraska and Florida. And I just feel like those are always really fun teams to play. Like they're super competitive. They always compete at such a high level. And it's like even like after the game, say we have friends on the other team, like it's still all love. Like, but like when it comes to coming on the court, like we're always going at each other. And I feel like that's something that I'm really looking forward to, just knowing that these are people that like they want to win and like just the same amount as like I want to win. And so it's I just feel like it's going to be really fun, and it's a great way to open up our season and really just like shake off the dust from summer and not playing anyone during summer. So I think it's going to be a really good one for sure.
Yeah, especially I guess it's new with Nebraska having Danny Busman Kelly, the former Louisville coach, there too. So it's almost like you're playing Louisville for a third time in the season, right?
Yeah, like a little familiar face here and there. So that'll definitely be fun, but I'm just really excited to play them for sure. Because I know the year before last, we played Nebraska, but I haven't
Mhm.
played them yet. So I'm just really fun to like compete with them. I think it's always going to be a fun game when it comes to Nebraska and Florida.
Yeah, it's a huge opportunity, especially against those big programs.
Definitely.
So also I do want to ask you, as a lot of Pitt fans know, the new Victory Heights Arena is opening, not this season, but it'll be open in time for the 2026 volleyball season. So sort of a two-pronged question here is the team excited to play in the new arena? And also, are you guys gonna miss the fits?
Yeah, I'd say definitely yes to both of those questions. I mean, we've seen like a lot of design plans and stuff like that for the new
Mhm.
arena. And so we're just super excited to be able to get in there and see what it's like and just kind of set like Sorry about that.
No, you're
Kind of
good.
just like more like records and like history, just make more history in a new arena. But I just feel like the Fits is just like there's no other place like it. And we're just gonna miss like playing there so much. I mean, even now, like there's not a single day that we go into practice and we take it for granted because
Mhm.
like it means a lot to come into the field house and just play with the team that we have and just compete. And it's like we've made so much history in the field house already. And I just feel like there's so much more history to make, but then we're just going to be carrying that into the next arena because our program's just going to keep on getting better and keep on making history. And that's what we want to do.
Yeah, I hadn't really considered that about, the new arena, you're making new history, and that's a really great point. That's honestly super exciting to be like, all right, new digs, time to set the standard in the new arena.
Right, yeah.
I do want to ask you
Like,
too, was the new arena part of the recruiting pitch that got you to Pitt? And if you were going to say something, go ahead. I might have cut you off.
yeah, no, you're good. I was gonna say it's kind of like we're passing the torch like to the next generation of like pit volleyball,
Mhm.
just in a different place. But Victory Heights was definitely a part of the pitch. They were just showing me like the plans that they had, and they kind of like said the same thing that I was thinking. Like we're just gonna be carrying these things into the next place, and it's not like our program's going to be changing with the difference of the arena. Like we're still going to be carrying on that same standard that we always have, but they definitely made that like something that was like important to them, and they showed me that like this is just like showing us or showing me that like we're taking these like things that we have here to higher levels, and we're just going to keep on carrying it forward. But I'm definitely really excited because I saw like a whole bunch of really cool parts about Victory Heights that I feel like the field house doesn't have, but it would be really cool to be a part of.
uh, what exactly does the new Victory Heights have that the Field House doesn't? Now I'm curious.
Well, I was looking at this like I don't even know if I'm supposed to be saying this or not, but I was looking at one of the pictures that they kind of like designed for it, and there was this like outside really nice like seating area and kind of like lawn, and I guess that was like kind of the entrance into the building. And I'm just thinking like, wow, I'm gonna be walking through that every day to practice. It's just kind of like setting me up for greatness.
No, that I remember when I saw those pictures too, because I went to school for civil engineering, so I was like, damn,
Yeah.
they're doing this on site, like it on campus. It's gonna look really awesome. You're
Yeah,
100% right.
it definitely is. And even now, like we walk past it every day to study hall because it's right beside the P. And it's
Mhm.
just like, wow, like this is getting built up so fast. So it's kind of like an extra layer of like suspense and excitement because like we're seeing the progress every day. And then like we're just like, oh my gosh, like I can't wait to play there. I can't wait to get in there.
Yeah, super exciting. Okay, I'm gonna switch it up again. I really ordered these questions poorly. Um,
Okay.
vibe shift everyone. So last fall, um, basically, the way I come up with this is that like pit volleyball was the team that every other team came out to come see play. I know that football came out to the Penn State match. I know that basketball was at a several matches. They had guys um, at a couple of your matches. Now, I know that in interviews, guys like Eli Holstein have said that these teams are looking up to volleyball as one with a winning culture and one who basically just knows how to win game in, game out. So, I guess my first question with this is there a pressure that comes with knowing that like you are the standard on campus?
I mean, yeah, I feel like playing a part of this program in general is just like there's a lot of pressure that comes with it because we just have such high standards and high goals for ourselves. So that pressure is what we love, but at the same time, like basketball, football, they've always been like our biggest supporters, especially when coming to the games. And even when we were making like deep tournament runs, I feel like all of our friends always came out to support us. So I feel like the biggest thing is they always just instilled confidence in us, and like we just knew that they had our back from whether it was like they were supporting online and watching on TV or like just definitely in the games and coming to sit like courtside. I just always felt like the support from them, and like we kind of like it was like both ways. Like we went to their games, they came to ours. So it's definitely like you could tell like the friendships and the family bonds that we made through the support that we showed each other. But I mean, they made their own great runs through their season, so they definitely have that winning culture that we're all striving for. But I think that like the more that we set like the bar higher, the more that they want to chase it too.
Yeah, that's true. On the other side, does it also kind of? I mean, you said you obviously you guys kind of relish in that pressure. Does it feel good to be? And I don't have a better word for this. To be the big dog on campus when it comes to athletics, like
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, our team definitely loves winning, so it definitely feels really good. We love to make deep, long, like tournament runs. So one day we'll get that natty for sure. But I mean, just knowing that we kind of have like the better record, it does feel good. But there's always still love in that, of course. We do like talk about that. Sometimes we'll joke about it, like, oh, but we have the better team and stuff like that. So it definitely just keeps us competitive within each other.
Yeah, I like that friendly competition. It's like, yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, y'all are good, but I mean, look at that record.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question here. In your first freshman season, what's been the favorite gym you played at outside of Pittsburgh? You can't say the Peter the Fitz.
I think I'd definitely say the Georgia Tech gym. Just because it's like this big dome and it just feels like we're kind of like inside of a bubble, but there's like so much like intensity and then like it gets really loud in there, which I wasn't expecting, honestly. And I just feel like their fans always come out and put on a show for their own team, but it's like it gets really competitive. So it's like I can't even hear myself in there either. So it's like it's pretty similar to the Pete, but it definitely feels good when we get a win in there.
I'm pretty sure that Liv said that same exact gym when she
Really?
came on last year. I'll have to go back and check the tape. I'll do that in post.
Yeah. So obviously, like it's a similar feeling. Like it gets pretty intense in there, but that's what we love.
Yeah. So my next question here is with more and more of, or I guess the second professional volleyball league getting started this year over here in the States. Obviously, they've been going on overseas for quite some time. How often do you guys get to tune in and watch the professional leagues that started up here in the U.S. and watch your former teammates? Like a lot of people probably know that Rachel Fairbanks is playing for League One volleyball. The team escapes my head right now. And then also, huge shout out to Emmy Click, who just got signed by the Orlando Valkyries as well today.
Yeah. Yeah. We actually talk about them a lot, honestly, and we still watch a lot of their games like every chance that we get. It's still like we have like a weekly email that's sent out, and Kama always includes their games in it, so we can just go back and watch it if we missed it when it was live. So I feel like that's a really big part because we love seeing like our former teammates and alumni going out into like the pro world and still like striving for greatness and succeeding at it. So it's a really big thing here, and like a lot of people on our team still want to play volleyball after college. So they're kind of like setting the path for us, and it's just so good to see that our like our people who are coming through the pit volleyball program are like succeeding at a high level and keeping that same standard in the pro leagues.
Getting the matches on DVR, that sounds awesome. Just getting them
Yeah,
emailed to you to watch them.
I know it's crazy. It's just so exciting to see and all the weekly updates. It's definitely great for women's volleyball in general too.
Oh yeah, it's a ton of fun to watch as well.
It
Um,
is.
so I know you've got to get out of here soon. I do want to close with sort of two questions. Um, they're not volleyball related, but I do ask them to people who come on the show. So first question, your favorite food spot in Pittsburgh?
Oh my gosh, that's a good one. I actually should be trying so many like more spots in Pittsburgh, but I think that one that I tried when I first got here and I haven't like gotten sick of it is Noodle House, which is on Forbes, and it's like really close to like our apartment building. I'm like addicted to it, and they just updated their menu too, so I go there pretty often with my teammates.
Dude, I gotta look this up real quick. Do
It's
I?
like a ramen food place. It's so good. You have to try it.
Oh wait, I think I've had this. Yeah, it's right by Forbes, the
Yeah.
engineering dome. Yeah, that place is awesome.
No,
You're
it's
right.
really good, and they get the food out quick, so
Yeah,
it's
they do. Okay. And then last question here, a little bit of silly one. Biggest animal you could beat in a fight?
the biggest animal. Um, that's super random. I'd probably say, okay, this might sound crazy, but I'd probably say a whale just because like I feel like I could like swim around it and like just like take it out from the back. It's big, so it's like it can't follow me everywhere.
I mean, I love the confidence there. I kind of went safe and I chose like an emperor penguin because I'm bigger than it. I can keep it away. No, I love the confidence. That's the confidence you need to be a D1 athlete, honestly. All right, I think you got to get out of here, but that's perfect timing. Once again, thanks for coming on the show. Obviously, you're welcome back on anytime. We'll link like all your social media and stuff so people can find you after the show. Um, yeah, it's been a pleasure having you on. It's been Simplify Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Simplify Pod. We've got Instagram now too, and YouTube, things like that. Follow us for more episodes like this, and we'll see you next time. Hail to Pitt.